Tell Papa country hard. Tell Papa, tell Papa people they die. Tell Papa, this one don't pass jaga, yama, uru, adoro, mago, with the mago dance, with the uru dance, with the mago dance. Baby, baby, how far? I swear your papa no try. Too much empty promises. Bala blue grammar, Bola blue wahala. On behalf of Nigerians, take our message to him. Kidnappers they kill Nigerians. He try travel by road without your security. Make you feel the pains of fellow Nigerians. You dey fly private jet. Insecurity no be a problem. Nigerians dey travel by road. Some of them they face them sentence. And they only go Odile, Shagamu, oh yeah, Benin experience. Make you tell Mr. President, Ngadi, you still want to make them for free. If people dey protest, you soldiers suppress them. Removal of subsidy, impose them the calling. How much your papa don't say? Since they remove subsidy, Lagos Calabar Coastal Road, 4.9 billion per kilometer, 700 kilometers, running to multiple trillion. When normal road inside town, don't get any attention. Even they combine, don't do what's normal. Judiciary is compromised. State of emergency inside River State. Right there, definition of this government. Abagyo, Natasha, also shoot in a movie. Wait for it. Tell Papa country hard. Tell Papa. Tell Papa people they die. Tell Papa, this one don't pass jaga, yama, uru, adoro, mago, with the mago dance, with the uru dance, with the mago dance. Alpha, you say your papa not best president. Okay, after 2 years, tell me what your papa don't do. Hunger, won't kill us. To buy food, that luxury. For more, see, issue, Gary, Indomie, spaghetti. People they jump inside lagoon because of economic action. Very wicked policy, anti-people's policy. Country hard, people they die. On that day, your papa no try. They are not against your father. It's all about them, praise him. If you don't do well, Diana, buy food, not luxury, electricity, not luxury. Your papa don't increase marriage. Even the light, you don't see. The one they see, not luxury. Each one killer for the country. Provide data, not luxury. 3 hours, you don't finish. Telecommunication companies. All night with the government, banking industry, all night with the government to frustrate Nigerians. This not total wickedness. Your papa will be the best president. To buy cloth wear luxury, 1 days, 40K, t-shirt, 25K, also go, also come, but we no pay fire home, parent work every day, there's no fee pay school fees, inflation for the nation, Nigerians don't feel function.
Wow. Tell your papa he no try at all. The guy no try. He no try at all. Yes, so. I heard they banned this song. I say, let us dance it. No, IOM family, we like to do the impossible. Good evening, family members. Good evening, Oloru and Toba. Good evening. She said, Okota. Mary Tessie, good evening, my beautiful people. Good evening, Mary. Good evening. How are you? And Chichi Hollis, how I go send stars to Nurse Angel. Oh, my darling, please tell Chichi how to send stars. Edo Mary, how are you? Long time no see. Hi, everyone. Hi, Edo Mary. Pepe Nazi. Which one is Pepe Nazi? Good evening, Pepe Nazi. Now, we have to start. Umi, good evening, Umi. So I want to, let me bring up our stage. Yes. So good evening, everyone. Good evening, IOM family. Good evening. Good evening. So this tonight on IOM family is the hunt. The hunt is on. The first dreamer will be gotten. Ha! Yes. The first dreamer on IOM Dream Den will be chosen. 3 dreamers. Tochukwu Okpala, Lolo Joyce Tunde, and it's just only one spot. What are we looking for? We are looking for readiness. We are looking for authenticity, and we are looking for ability to repay. Yes, these are the 3 things that we are looking for. Readiness, authenticity, meaning that your business is viable, it is what you say it is, and you are ready to repay. As we said, the fire has been lit. The battle has just begun. The hunt is on to crown the first IOM Dreamer. Will it be Toks? Toks may have a secret weapon. Toks, I'm bringing you up. Toks, I see you are looking up, so I want you to be ready. Will it be Toks? Toks, you may have a secret weapon, but you are not the only contender. You are not the only contender. We also have Lolo Joy. Lolo Joy is also bold. She's blazing with a quiet thunder. She wants to strike. What about Joyce Kunde? Joyce Kunde is full of fire, and she's watching like a hawk, ready to steal the show. Yes, the dreamers, they are all hungry for the crown. Where is the crown? We need to make a crown. They are all hungry for the crown. But to claim the crown, let me say, to claim the crown, this CC is twisting my tongue. To claim the crown, you need to be ready. You must face IOM fam. I repeat, to claim the crown, you must face IOM family. Let me see what the family is saying, first of all. Oh my God, Pamela said, Sylvia said, all the best. Sylvia is wishing you all the best. Christina said, you are welcome. Christina said, you are welcome. Ido would say, strictly business. I like that. Thank you, Ido. And Mercy Omotosa said, Nurse Angel, I love you. Yes. Just like Mercy said, the farm members have given Nurse Angel the crown. They have made me the queen of the den. I hold the purse, I hold the crown, and I hold the throne. In IOM, as they said, you must be ready to pitch. To pitch is your power. Your pitch is your power. You need to use it. I'll repeat, your pitch is your power. You need to use it. So, yes, the family, we decide. They have given me the crown to place on a head. I am the queen of the den. I will be the one on behalf of the family placing the crown on either of your heads. Your pitch, I repeat, is your power. You need to use it. Angela said, Mama, and scrutinize them very well. Okay. I've been given the power to scrutinize, and I am ready to scrutinize. I'll start with Lolo Joy. Lolo Joy, good evening. We are going to go straight into the business. Before we start, you can greet, then you talk. Each person that wants to speak, we greet and talk. We don't have much time to waste time. Lolo, the question goes like this. Why should we pick you instead of Joyce? After all, Joyce has come full of energy. She has a lot of line she's showcasing. Why should we pick you instead of Joyce? Lolo Joy.
Okay. Good evening, Los Angeles. Good evening, family members. Good evening, Toks. Good evening, Joyce Tunde. In our mind is always in my mind, and my destiny is definitely in my hands. Like you all know, my name is Lolo Joy, one of the contenders. Yes, to answer your question, Los Angel, I think I should be picked because I am the best. I am the best. I am good in what I do. I am good in this line of business that I have chosen. I started this business 2 years ago, and I've done so well in it. With the little capital that I've been managing to do it, I have done so well because I receive a lot of feedbacks from my customers. I have a very good referral relationship with them. I keep my records, and with what I have been able to get from this business, I have made impact in my family and in people around me. So I think I should be picked. My business is very, very lucrative. Just like the market I went to on Saturday, I picked some clothes. Like I picked clothes worth of 14,500. Let's say I pick pieces of 27 clothes for 500 naira each, and it amounted to 14,500. And just from Monday to Wednesday, I've been able to make 27,600, and the clothes are still there. So if you check, you will see that I've made a gain of 13,000 plus, and I've not finished selling them for the week. So it is very lucrative. I work, yes, but I also give my business time because, yes, I have break in my office. That my work is not the one that takes all my time. Even in between work, I still have some spare time. So I can always interrupt. And I'm a very, very entrepreneurial person. I am determined to succeed. I am determined to succeed, and I'm doing that very well. And based on what I'm getting from the business, I am confident, I am very, very sure that I can pay back. Like I belong to another group, one other group in Abuja here, they call us Abuja Mom. I was once given a token of 50,000, like free interest loan. And I was able to repay back. I put it in my business, and I was able to pay back before even the time frame that was given to me. I'm a very serious-minded person. So I think I am the best. That is why I should be picked. Thank you, Nurse Angel.
Let's start with the 50K that you were given interest free. You said you were able to pay back. When were you given that 50K, and how long did it take you to pay back?
Okay, thank you, Nurse Angel, for this question. This 50,000 naira free interest loan was given to me sometime last year around June. I belong to one other community, Abuja Moms, and so when the founder made a post that she has some amount of money to give to members so that people that are doing business so that they can add to their business, I indicated interest, and with just few checks that they did, I qualified, and so I was given, and I was supposed to pay back in a period of 6 months. So it was spread to pay back in a period of 6 months. I think every month I paid about 8,000 something, 8,033 naira, something like that. And yes, I was able to pay back.
So 8,033 naira. Yeah?
Yes, yes, it was spread
Yes.
within 6 months.
Within how many months?
Within 6 months.
And you paid it back.
Yes.
Yeah. So now you got 50K and you paid back
Yes.
50K within 6 months. And you are
Yes.
asking for almost 500,000 naira. Can you tell us
Yes.
what is your time frame for making profit and paying back to IOM? What time frame are you looking at?
Okay. With the gain I'm making or the profit I'm making from my business, I think 1 year. 1 year will be okay for me to pay back
You said
that half a
1 year
million naira.
person, or are
Yes.
you? Can you run us through how much you'll be paying and how you intend to pay it? You said 1 year, and run us through how you can pay us for 1 year.
Okay, let me say maybe a period of 10 months. Because if I spread it across 1 year, but if I spread it across 10 months, that would be like 50,000 in a month. I can pay back 50,000 naira in a month. So a period of 10 months will be enough for me to pay back.
Okay, so you want to spread it 50,000 a month. Can you tell us your profit for each month that will enable you pay 50,000 a month?
Well, it depends on what I'm able to get, what I'm able to buy. If I'm given this money and I'm able to buy goods worth 200,000, with the little margin from what I'm getting already from the little ones that I'm doing, I think I can triple that, triple it. I'm sure I can make a gain of 100,000 in a month because of the way I move. Yes, because just like I usually do, I have customers around me. I go to their houses at my spare time, then in my office too. Some come by themselves to look for me. But if I have a shop, I will have more patronage, I'll have more visibility, and I'll have more referrals. So I will make more gain. Thank
You have
you.
always spoken about having a shop, and I am very concerned because you say you make like double the money and how much you use to buy it. I'm going to mute you. Yeah. So I'm worried because when you get a shop, you are a working class woman. You will need to pay a salesperson. You need to pay the shop. You need to make a lot of payment for things to set up your shop and to secure your shop, local government tax and what have you. How will you be able to fit for it? How will you be able to furnish in terms of utilize the money you are taking for loan? You're talking about get a shop, get a shop. So where is the money for loan going? Is it going into payment of a shop and paying the sales girl or what? And if that is the case, run us through how much you project to make if you do this and how you will be making the money. Like you said, you're going to pay us 50,000 a month. How much will be your own profit? How much will be your gain? How much will you put back into the business to be able to be paying us that amount of money? I've unmuted you.
Okay, thank you, Nurse Angel. Yes, I put all those things into consideration. Like I said, in the community where I reside, shops are, there are affordable shops that I can get a shop for less than 100,000. And furnishing it will not cost me much because maybe it's just to paint it. I already have hangers. I already have some other materials that I may be needing in the shop. So those ones will not take much money from me. Then for the sales rep, yes, I'll be paying the sales rep from the profit that I'll be making. Though I don't think it's not going to be much, but definitely I'll be paying her something, and I'll also be up and doing. I'll also be part of the shop. It's not as if I'm going to leave the running of the shop entirely in somebody's hand. Of course, I'll make sure that the shop stands and I'll be part of it. So with the way the business goes, I've done this business and I've seen that it's very lucrative. It's from this business, though I work, like in Nigeria, we know that our Naira doesn't have value. I work with a private firm, they pay me salary. But most of my expenses at home, I do it from the profit I make from this my source. Like I feed a family of 5 from this same small business I'm doing. So, in as much as it is small, it is making impact in my family. So there's profit in it, and from the profit that I'll make, I'll be able to settle the salary and then maintain the local government tax. I don't think they are much. They are not much like that. And then I'll still have profit for myself and also still repay the loan as and when due. Thank
Okay,
you.
you are talking in generic. You're not particularly explaining to us how you're going to do it. You started by saying you got an item on Saturday, what, 15K. Today being a Wednesday, you have
Yes.
27,600 naira.
6,000. Yes.
Can I ask you, have you ever lost in this your market? Have you made any loss before? That's one question.
Thank you, Nurse Angel. Well, I cannot say that I have really lost. I've not lost in this market because clothing business is not something that expires. Like I used to say that every cloth has its own customer. I might buy a cloth that has stayed with me for like a month, but the day the owner will come, the owner will definitely buy it and even buy it maybe at a higher price. So every cloth has its own customer. I don't think I have ever lost. I have never lost in this business.
Okay, so you've never lost, but you can buy a cloth that you will not sell for a month. Can you tell us how regular or how often that is?
Okay, like every other Saturday, I go to the market, except on.
Sorry, sorry. When you say every other Saturday, means one Saturday in 2 weeks. Is that correct?
No, I mean every Saturday.
Okay, every Saturday.
Every,
Because if you say
yes,
every other,
because
that means
the
okay.
market, the market,
Go on, go
the
on.
market where I source my clothing, they it happens only on Saturday. And because I go to work from Monday to Friday, so that's why I choose buying from that particular market so that I'll have ample time to pick what I want.
That's fine.
Follow
That's fine. I
consolation.
want us to
Yeah.
be quick. So, my question to you, I want to redirect you. You say
Hmm.
even if you buy a clothes, you don't sell in a month. One day you will sell it and sell it higher. How regular or how often does this happen?
Not quite often. It's rare because I notice that I'm a very colorful person. I am very, very choosy. I choose my clothing to suit my own taste and desire. So over time, I have come to understand what my customers want. So I go for what they want and I pick it. I don't just go to the market and pack anything I see. I take my time to pick my clothing. So whenever I come back and I take it out, one person can decide to buy off quarter of it or even half of it. So that is why I buy the little that I can buy and I go to the market on Saturdays, except for Saturdays that I have engagements that I have to attend to something else. That's when I'll not stay back. But if not, if I don't have anywhere to go to on Saturday, everybody around me knows that every Saturday I go to the market. Thank you, Nurse Angel.
So last week, you say you make about roughly 20,000 in profit. So meaning if you buy for 20K, you make 20K. And you told us this Saturday you went with 15K and you have 27K. We don't know what you mean by having 27K. Have you finished selling your clothes? You say some are left. How much is the one what the one you have? How much is it worth? Do you know how much it's worth?
Okay, I cannot say the exact number of clothing that I have left or how much they are worth, because the tricky part of this business is that these clothing that I bought for 500 naira, some of them I sell for 1,000 naira. Some of them I sell for 1,005. It depends on the bargaining power of my customers. That gives me the ability to like discount for them. The same cloth I buy for 500,000, somebody can still buy it for 2,000 naira. So you can see that in sum, the same cloth for 500, I can make a margin profit of 1,500 naira. The same clothes, I can make a margin of 1,000 naira. Some I can make higher. It depends my customer's bargaining power and how beautiful the cloth is, makes me to even set the value higher, the price value higher. So, like I said on Saturday, when I went to the market, I didn't go to the market on time, so but I was able to pick 27 pieces for 500 naira, and that makes it my cost price to be 14,500 naira. And so within Monday and today, that is Wednesday, I have sold, I calculated the ones that I sold because I just sold to like about 4 customers and I've been able to sold 27,600 naira, and I
Yeah.
still have some ample left that I cannot say, okay, this is what it is worth or this is the gain I'm going to make from it.
Okay.
So, but
Yeah.
so far, I have made a gain of 13,100 naira just within Monday and today, that is Wednesday.
It's not about the profit, it's about the consistency. So my question to you now is, what is your backup plan? Because you made mention of having held a cloth for a month and you will still sell it. So what is your backup plan if profit does not come as quickly as you expect and you know you have a loan per se to repay? What will be your backup plan?
Okay, thank you, Nurse Angel. Like, as a good, prudent businesswoman that I am, I have savings. I have savings. I don't eat everything, all my gains. So I have savings. I do piggy vest with an online app whereby every day I keep a token, and so if my money or the profit that I have at hand is not able to cater for me to buy new clothes or to settle bills, I fall back to my savings. So that is my backup. And then I also earn salary. So sometimes for me to even increase my goods sometimes, or when I see some expensive clothes, I have to bring money from my salary and then add to my capital. So that's how I run the business. My savings and my salary are sort of my backup.
Um, how how long ago again? I know you said it before, but let's hear you again. How long did you start this business, and how consistent are you on this business on a weekly basis or a monthly basis? How much do you make on a monthly basis with what you put in?
Okay. Okay, thank you, Nurse Angel. I started this business sometime in August 2023. So 2023 to now, it's going to 2 years. I started this business 2023 sometime in August. So when I started, it was born out of my passion because, like I said, I'm a very fashionable person. So I do receive a lot of compliments from my fellow ladies and even guys. They always compliment me for what I wear or how I dress. And so that was what pushed me and prompted me to start buying and selling of clothes. And when I started very little. From there, it grew. Like when I finish buying clothing, most times I draw out how much I buy it. And then by the time I finish selling, I'll also write out what I've been able to make. So sometimes I can use 15,000 naira to buy clothing, and at the end of the day, I'm getting 50 something thousand. I am getting 70,000 out of it. So
50 something and 70.
monthly,
Sorry,
yeah.
50 something and 70. Is it weekly, monthly, or what?
Okay, it is weekly. It is weekly. It is
You make,
weekly.
you make 70 weekly when you buy with 50?
Yes, yes, I make 70 weekly when I buy with either 15,000 or 20,000 because the prices are not, there are some that they will grade for 1,000, there are some they will grade for 500. So when I pick, the sellers will now separate them and then grade them. So give and take, on weekly basis, let me say I can make an average gain of 50,000 naira per weekly, just with the little that I'm doing. How much more when I add more and give it more visibility?
So if you make 50,000 per week, which is a lot of money since
Yeah.
2023, yeah, I will be very
Yes.
surprised that you're still buying 15,000 on Saturdays. Let's calculate it. Let's calculate it. I'm sorry. I'm the worst
Yeah.
person to do calculation. So I'm going to mute you. I know you're calculating yourself. I will also be calculating. So you make, on average, you said 50 to 70, but on average, 50,000. See, this one don't enter bigger level calculator. This calculator, they joke. I'll just start it. I want it to be the normal. Oh, okay. On average, you make 50,000 a week. Ah, 50,000 a week times, ordinarily, we have 4 weeks. Some we have 5 weeks, but let's do 50 and 4. 50,000 times 4 in a week, you make 200,000 a month. 200 cool thousand, you're nothing, a month. This is different from what you said to us last time. Let me remind you. 200,000 a month times 1 calendar year, you make in a year 2.4 million. I want to bring you back. Is that correct? 1 minute. I'll unmute you. You can unmute yourself. You know, agree unmute you again.
Okay. Okay, yes, Nurse Angel. It is very, very possible.
No,
Yes.
no. Don't talk about possibility. You are talking about yourself, not
Yes,
possibility. Talk to us about it, please. Very important. We need to go to the next person. Quickly,
yes, I
Ronald.
make, I can confidently say I make up to 50,000 naira a week.
You said
Though
it's
it's
from
not,
August 2023. Okay.
yes, I started sometime in August 2023. Yes,
Continue.
I make this money. And so, like I said, it has been helping me. So, in as much as I save little, I also use the same money to to like cater for upkeep of my kids and
I
my
will,
family.
I will go deeper now. Do you
Yeah.
want to tell us roughly how much do you make in your office a month?
Okay, in my office a month, I made 120,000 naira.
120,000 naira. And you make in your
Yeah,
business 200,000. And you're saying that
yeah,
if you have more money, 200,000 a month. And you're saying if you have more money, you will leave work and focus on the business.
yes.
So
Yes, no
200,000,
saying.
200,000 a month. If you made it, why didn't you leave your work and focus on it to put more time into it to make more? How much more? Because you're asking for roughly 500,000, but you're already making it. It's something you're making in 2 months. Why are you asking for 500,000?
Yes, because this money comes in trenches. It's because they come in trenches. They don't come in bulk like that. They come in trenches. So because they come in
Can you
trenches, I cannot pull
explain
it.
trenches? Can you explain trenches? Do all your customers pay you cash and carry, or do they owe you? What are you calculating for us?
Okay, like some of my customers, they pay me cash. While some, like in my office area, where they are mostly salary earners, some of them buy and then some of them don't pay all. So I have to wait for like month end to really collect and gather from some of them. While some of them buy and pay immediately. Some also
So
wait till
at
month
the
end
end of
while
the
I
month,
collect.
at the end of the month, they pay you the money. They all pay you the money.
Yes,
And
yes, at the end of
go on, go on. Okay,
ma.
Lola Joy. I'll go
Yes,
to the next person. You are telling us here, seated, that since 2023 August till 2025 April, you make
mm.
200,000 every month. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, yes, that's what I'm saying.
Fantastic, fantastic. So I am now wondering, will you give us, allow us to come and look and see how you do your, not really to follow you to the store, but to see how you open your balance sheet for us, show us some evidence of the monies you receive, because we don't want to put our money, IOM money, in a business that is exaggerated. And when we now start to wait for the return on investment, they will start saying customers have not paid, this have not done that, and others. So, will you allow us to see evidence of what you're saying that we amount to 200,000 every month? Is that something you are open to do?
Yes, I am very, very comfortable with that.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, Lola Joy. We go to Joyce Kunde. We got Joyce Kunde. Joyce Kunde, good evening. You did not come with the fire you came with the first time. You came with a lot of fire the first time. Really excited and fire burning around you. So, Joyce, how are you?
I'm fine, ma. Good
How is
evening. Good evening, ma. Good evening, family members. Good evening, Toks, and good evening, Lolo Joy. Um,
how is business?
my business is moving very well. Business is fine. I thank God for the business. But there is a good news.
Please share.
The guy that lent me 100,000 naira.
You paid him back.
Yes, that I paid him back. I called him to pay him back. He said he now collected 20,000. He said I should use the 30,000 and invest in my kiosk.
Wow. So
Yes, ma'am.
he gave you 30,000 with I said take back 30,000.
Yes, ma'am.
Fantastic.
That,
That
yes, ma'am.
gone.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. So now, Joyce, talk to us. You heard all the
Yes, ma'am.
questions I asked Lolo Joy. I asked Lolo Joy, why should we invest in her instead of in you? Because you have 3 branches where you can make money at any time. So my question to you, Joyce, is why should we invest in you instead of in Toks that have her signature pack? Why should we invest in you? Are you telling us, I'm even giving you the answer, that you're going to make more profits than Toks? Tell us why we should invest in you.
Thank you very much, ma. Thank you very much, family members. Ma, the reason you should invest in me is that I am capable of the business. And like I said last week, I started my business February, not January, because I won the active of the month January, and they used to give it in February. So the first week of February, that is when I started my business. So when I started this business, God has been so faithful because I said I don't have competitor on it. So the reason why they will invest in me is because I am capable of the business and I'm hard working on it. That is why the man gave me that 30,000 naira. He said he always watching me, that he's even looking for money to give me more to invest. That if he has money, I've not paid him for 2 months in his working place, that he would have just leave the money for me because he saw how hard working I am. I come out early in the morning, as early as 7 o'clock. I have set up my umbrella and I have set up my table. I have bring out my goods to sell, and I stay there from morning till night. So even the
When you
POS I'm
say,
doing,
what is the night? What time do you close? You say you
I
start
close
from.
yes, I close by 7:30 sometimes, ma. Sometimes I close by 8.
Okay.
So sort of some things I'm selling. Some people comes back from work to come and ask for it to buy. So that is when I normally close. And the money that he gave me, the 30,000 naira that he gave me, I didn't just invest it on my this thing. Somebody came and asked me for a bottle groundnut. I said, so how will I start groundnut? I added groundnut. I went to the market, I priced groundnut. A mudu is sold with 2,500 naira. So instead of that 2,500 naira, I bought uh, I bought 5 mudu of groundnut.
And
As
I
I bought
remember
5 mudu
you
of
told
groundnut,
us
I
this
said,
story
let
before.
me start.
I remember you told us this story before. If you don't mind, I want to hear from you. You are very excited. Okay, go on. You brought the granules. Oh yeah. Do you want to give us granules?
So ma, I fry the groundnut. That is, I'm telling you why you should invest in me. I fry the groundnut. So I was so surprised that I fried 3 mudu. In that 3 mudu, I'm getting 6 bottles of groundnut, and I'm selling each bottle is 2.5. Out of the three, this is the one. Out of the 6 groundnuts that I fried it yesterday, this is the one that is left. This is the one that
So,
is left.
one module of gives you 6 bottles.
3 mudu.
3 module we give you 6 bottles.
Yes, ma. One
And how
bottle.
much did you buy the 3 modules? How much did you buy each of the module? The 3 modules,
The,
how much is?
the 3 mudu is 1 mudu is 2.5. So the 3 mudu is 7.5.
So you 1 bottle is 2.5, meaning in each module you make one double price,
But
for each module.
yes, ma.
Okay, okay.
Yes,
So
ma.
and Joyce, my question again is, in your business, you know, you say you have your top, your POS, you have your
Yes,
charcoal, you have your
yes,
provision. You
please.
keep talking about granite. You've not said something about your charcoal or your POS. You want to tell us
Ma,
which area? Okay, go on.
I'm coming into it, ma. I'm still with my POS business. I'm still doing my POS business. Like I told you, each 5,000 naira I will make 100 naira. Each 10,000 naira, I will make 200 naira in my POS. So in a month, I told that every day that if I make 2,000 naira, I'm dropping 1,000 naira for the man that I am owing, and I'm dropping 1,000 naira for to
Don't
save.
worry about dropping. Tell us how much profit you make, generally speaking. Is it the
In
same the withdrawal on a daily basis? How much on
yes,
an average you make on a daily basis on POS?
on daily basis, on POS, I make 3,000 naira on daily basis. Sometimes I make 2,000. It's not stable. Sometimes I make 3,000 in POS. Sometimes I make 2,000 naira after my calculations, because each 100 naira that the network will deduct their own money from it. That is in 100 naira. If I collect 100 naira in 500, I am making 95 naira. I am making 95 naira.
I'm listening. I'm not listening by looking, I'm listening. Continue.
Okay, okay, ma. I am making 95 naira. So each
Okay, his network. Her network is okay.
if I make 10,000 naira, can you hear me, ma?
Continue.
Bad.
Continue.
Can you hear me, ma?
Continue. Yes, I can. Osh. Okay, Toks, we'll come to you until her network is good. We'll come to you. Toks, are you okay? Are you ready to talk? Huh? Okay, I said I will unmute you. I've unmuted you. Fantastic. So Tochukwu, we scrutinized you a lot last time. So we decided to end with you per se, to start with the others this time around. Good evening. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Good evening, Nurse Angel. Good evening, Lolo. Good evening, my family members. My name is Toks Tochko Omondiale. Okay, so I am the CEO of Toks Signature. Let me dive into the already asked question, right?
Toks, please let me finish with Joyce because of her network. Apologies. You've greeted us. I will come back to you because of her network. Joyce, continue quickly.
Can you hear me, ma?
Yes.
It's going to rain here. That is why.
Okay. Continue.
It's raining. It's going to rain here. That is why the network is shaking, ma.
Continue.
Yes,
So,
ma. So out
thank
of
you.
the 5,000 naira own, I am
Okay. I don't have an
95 naira is my gain. So each money they send network.
continue.
I hear you, ma.
Yes.
So
Yes.
if it is 100, if it is 200 naira, if it is 200 naira, 10,000 naira, that is 195 naira is going to be my gain.
All right.
But I
Please
cannot hear you.
send Joyce's number in case it gets cut off. I'm talking to the admin team. Yes. So, Joyce, we want to find out from you. Joyce, continue. How you
Yes,
said
ma'am.
you make 3,000 from POS. What about your charcoal? Do you sell
Yes,
your charcoal at all?
yes, ma'am. I sell my charcoal very well, ma. For example, ma, in a week, in a week, I sell about 3 bags of charcoal in a week. And that 3 bag of charcoal, each one charcoal gives me 3,000 naira gain. Each one charcoal gives me 3,000 naira gain. Depending on how the loader load it. Like the last charcoal I sell, I have almost 4,000 naira gain, depending on how they load the charcoal. I'm selling it very well. It's moving very, very well.
So now back to your provision. Back to your provision. How
Yes,
much
ma'am.
do you make in your provision, generally speaking? And do you have a sales book as an evidence?
Yes, ma. I have a sales book as an evidence. And this is the sales book. This is my sales book. Yes, ma. Like as I told you last week, there's not much gain in provision. What we use to cover up is there's this big biscuit. For example, we are going to buy the biscuit 250 in one, because when you calculate in carton price, because my money have not reached to buy carton. I started the business with the little money. I've not reached that carton level. So I buy pieces. I bought it pieces. So each one, for example, one of the biscuits is 250 because it's big. So when you now sell the biscuit, that big biscuit, for example, shortcake, I bought 350 and I'm selling 450. So I made 100 naira from it. But if it is a time of
Before
carton of
you don't need to go on. You don't need to go on. How big is your provision store, and how much do you make from provision store in a day or in a week? Do you know from your sales book?
yes, ma, from my sales book, every week, like yesterday, I made about 10,000 naira because I sell provision very well. I make about 10,000 naira yesterday from
So
the
the
provision.
10,000 naira is the sales, not the profit.
No, ma, it's the sales. It's the sales, not the profit.
How much did you put into your provision business?
Into my provision shop, I put in 20,000 naira inside the provision shop, ma. It's
That
20,000 I put in.
was that in February or March?
It was in February. It's in
Since
February,
then,
ma.
since then,
Yes.
how much will you say you have made?
Since then, like if when I calculated everything, I've made since that March till now, I've made in short almost double
Since
of the money.
February, since February till now. Yeah.
Yes, ma, I've made double of the money, almost double of the money. Because some things that I don't have, I have gotten it. Like people are asking me of bread, I've gotten bread and I paid for it. I'm not owing anybody.
That's fine.
So
That's fine.
yes,
Let's not go into details for now. What is in the shop? So let me just ask for clarification because I want to go to Toks. You said you make in your POS business 2,000 or 3,000 per day as profit.
yes,
Is that correct?
yes, yes.
So let's say 2,500. Yeah. Then you said your charcoal business, you buy 3 bags. Is it a week or a month?
Ma, the way I'm selling my charcoal, if I buy 3 bags, it's not even up to a week. They will finish it.
So 3 bags a week. Are you consistent with the charcoal?
Yes, ma. I'm
So,
consistent. I have suppliers that used to come and give me charcoal.
so on a weekly basis, you always buy charcoal.
Yes, ma.
So you
The
always
guy,
buy 3 bags.
ma.
You always buy 3 bags.
Yes, ma. The guy has even know when I don't have, like every Saturday, he always come to drop 3 bags of charcoal for me.
Okay. How long have you started selling charcoal?
The same day I started selling the provision, I was outside, so I saw the charcoal because they used to carry it in bike, in this their bike.
That's fine.
Yes.
That's fine. I'm trying to be fast. So 3 bags since February till April. And how much did you say is your profit from the charcoal every week, roughly?
Each each bag I tie, I got 3,000 naira.
Profit.
Depending on how they load the charcoal. Yes, ma, depending on how they load the charcoal. If they load it very well, I will got after my removing of my leather. I'm not including leather because you have to buy leather to tie the charcoal. So
So
after I
after
remove my
using
leather,
your capital for expenses, your profit
yes,
is how much?
3,000 naira, ma.
Okay. Then the provision you said give and take is not too much. Yeah. Do you have a rough idea from your book how much
Yes.
profit you could be making on provision a week?
Ma, in a week, let me say roughly in a week, if because I've not started it big, it's just small that I started a provision shop. Let's say roughly in a week, I make like 2,000 naira. Roughly in a week, because I've not started it big. It's just small. I'm not buying in carton. If I'm buying in carton, I will make more.
All right. Oh dear. Um, her network is gone. I hope she comes back. Let me find out a last question for her, then come to you, Toks. Toks, drink water. You're yawning, you're really tired, exhausted. Drink water. Yes, you need an IOM cup. Thank you. Okay. Joyce, I think I've gotten most of what I want to hear from Joyce. Yeah, Joyce. So, Toks, for you, Toks, we really did go into, you've given us your profit. You said it's roughly how much did you say again, because I wrote yours down a lot. You said about 16,000, or was it 18,000 in 2 weeks, for you, for your profits, 18,000 for 2 weeks, um and a whole lot of other things. Yeah, I don't, I'm looking. What happened to us, angels? This thing, I'm surprised. So we've heard a lot from you, Toks. We heard a lot from you, and how your different um, nutritious items you use in. So I'm looking at. I don't know why it's showing me the network on the thingy. Yeah. So for you, Toks, my question will for you now will be: how ready are you? And have you thought of what you will invest? You said, I asked you this before. What are you going to invest the 1 million naira into? And when will you pay us back? What is your payment plan? Have you thought of the payment plan? Have you thought about it? I will unmute you. Yeah.
Okay, thanking us, Angel. Let me first of all take because I was seeing some comments. Apologies to my family members. This is not that lively talks. I'm having a migraine this morning, and on top of that, I lost a neighbor woman today. So we buried her this evening at around 6:30. So all those affected my mood. But today is Dreams Den, and business is business, no emotion. So let's dive in. Okay, so Nosenja, you asked, have I thought, okay, payment plan? That's second. The first one was is sorry, can I get the question?
What will you invest the money you're asking for? What will you
Okay.
invest into? And how ready are you?
Okay, I am asking the money for the invest will be for, I want to use it to buy equipment for packaging. Number one is the dehydrator. Like I said, that I have objectives and goal for this signature pap. And one of the objectives are I want this my signature pap to get to all nooks and cranny, both local and international. And I want it to be affordable by everyone. And the goal is for me to get it in powdered form, so it will be easy, because it will be easy, convenient for me for export, okay, and for me to display and sell it in supermarkets and shops. And it will be very easy for me to sell it to other states, because already people from outside the country, from different states, even some of our IOM members that are in different states, or people online that want it in powdered, So what I'm begging for is to invest for IOM Dreams Den to invest in me, so I can buy the dehydrator to get that signature pap that comes in different variants in powdered form. Then I'll get the sealing machine, the packaging, I'll get the LCD weighing scale. Then we have the different packages that will have the 5 liters, 4 liters, and some pouches. Then to repair my refrigerator for the wet one that I can still pack in, that I intend packing in pouches, so it can be freezed. Even the person wants it outside, wet one, I can still export the wet one in pouches, but already freezed. Then again, to invest, the one of the things again is to buy a small generator, so I can be using it to power the dehydrator and the freezer. Okay, so the good thing in this my signature pap is it's being consumed by everyone. Like it's not just for babies, it's for babies, nursing mothers, adults, all everyone. Okay, so and again, if you have one of the objectives is, if you have at home, be it adults or babies or children, when they take this Toks signature pap, the Tom Brown pap, their Tom Brown pap contains all the classes of food. So, my goal again is to make us eat healthy. Health is wealth. So I am considering hygiene and healthiness. So that if you have any picky eater, when they take our signature Tom Brown pap, you are rest assured that the baby or the adult will be rest assured that is not lacking in any nutrient, because that pap contains all the classes of food. Okay, so the payment plan, considering how I've been making my profits from December till date, and I'm asking for ₦1 million to buy the equipment, because the equipment will boost my sales actually. So I will pay, say, 2 years to spread it 2 years. Yes, ma'am. Because if I said I'm making at most 18K in 2 weeks, I should be able to. It's not that it's that 18K, but at maximum, if I'm making 18K in 2 weeks, when I believe when I make it in that powder form, that the thing will be, I'll be selling it out to states and export, the sales will increase. So I should be able to repay in 2 years. Thank you very much.
Okay. So, Toks, you talk about sending international and states. What are your plans? What have you done so far to secure? I asked you last time about your supply. both receiving goods and sending goods. What are, if, for instance, I want your signature, Toks signature pack? What are your plans? What plan have you put in place for export, both local transportation and international exports for your signature pack?
Okay, thank you very much, Ma. Okay, so as at last week, I have gone to GIG. GIG is a transportation, one of the transportation system in Nigeria, and they are very effective. In fact, they are very reliable. We have like GIO, GIG, and GUO. That is what most vendors use for to sell their goods in different states. So I went to GIG Logistics in Songo. They have their branch in Songo. So I went to inquire, how do I register? So the guy told me that if I register in premium, that premium I'll be paying in 5,000 monthly. So if I have within Nigeria, I'm talking about within Nigeria, if I have any order in any of the states, depending on this, so I will be paying not more than 5,000, because I've already registered in that premium package. But if I decide to come and be just that, I will not register premium, that anybody that brings that if I bring order, they will send to other states. They will have to calculate. If it's Port Harcourt, he told me Port Harcourt is 9.5. If it's Abuja, 9.5, all those far distance east. So I've made a provision for that. And for export, there is this lady too in Songo. So she told me whenever I'm ready, because she does export herself. So that's the means I want to use for now. Thank you.
Sorry, what is this girl? What do you mean by this girl?
Not this lady. I said this.
Sorry, what's this lady? What does that mean? I'm asking you.
Yeah, she's on Facebook. Her name is Alima something. She's on.
So last time you said someone abroad
Yes.
requested for it, but you couldn't because of one thing. Now, my question is, if I want part from you, what would be your transportation plan to get me to receive it? How long will it take me from when I place the order and when I receive it? Have you thought about it?
Yes. The international order I got, that was my first order international. So I didn't know how to go out. I have not discussed with this lady. Okay, so
Sorry,
that one went through air plane cargo. The one that the international one, the person wanted to give someone that is coming there to take it along, but the person said, no, because it's wet pap. You understand? So we had to send it through. The person had to send it through air cargo, and they said that air cargo takes 4 days. Takes 4 to 5 days to get to abroad. So that's why I'm saying that if I'm being given this money for investment and I buy dehydrator, if it's in powdered form, even if the pap takes 7 days for the cargo, I won't be bothered, because that one I almost had BP, because I'll be calling, have they cargo this, have they cargo, because it's wet. Reason why I need that powdered.
Were you able to send the wet pap?
Yes, I sold it. Yes.
You said you couldn't.
It wasn't me. No, I could. I did. I gave it to the person that.
At the end, they couldn't because of the wetness. That's why you are looking for.
No, the person that came to Nigeria from their place said he cannot take it. He would rather cargo it. Do you understand? He would rather cargo it. Yes.
So right now, you don't have any solid plan for international transport. Is that correct?
I have. I said I've met with Alima. I've met with her, but I've not, because the plans for I've met. She has told me that if I'm ready, so she'll be able to do the calculation. She will weigh. Now anything that I want to send, she will have to weigh before she will, and she
How
know the
much?
country.
How much is she going to? Have you asked her how much it is for so kg? Have you asked her to give you her cargo list?
No, because she is looking that that I'm not ready yet. All these things. Had it been I went with my pouch, everything.
That's fine. I said to
Yeah.
you, with what you said, that shows you're not ready. You said you're ready. Now that I asked you, you say she is looking that you're not ready. And I want to accept that you're not yet ready because you have not shifted. Have you shifted any part before?
By myself, no.
Okay.
But my papa's gone abroad. By myself, no.
So the one that went abroad,
someone helped me.
How much did you sell? Was it a sale? How much did you sell it? Is it the same price?
It's same price, but it's not the same price because the person books. This my signature part. Most times we prep it according to our customers' demand. This one, he wanted different kinds of nuts and stuff, so it was higher. The cost was higher. Yes, higher.
Okay.
Yes.
So my question is, do you have an idea or you're not yet ready? I need you to tell me so I will know where to ask questions. Are you ready for international transaction? If yes, do you have an idea how much it will cost you to send your signature part abroad and whether you make gain at all from it? Because abroad, no be backyard.
For now, I'm not ready because I haven't gotten the exact amount. I haven't gotten the exact amount. But whether I'm going to make gain in the pap, sure now. Of course.
You know why I'm asking? If the transport fee is more than the pap itself, have you considered that? That's why I'm asking, but that's fine. Since you're not ready, let's not go into it. You heard what I asked Joyce, Lolo. I asked her if she's happy to show us because it's easier said than done. I'm talking to including me. If I want to go for anything, I tell them, if you don't choose me, you're gone. Your business is closed. That kind of hyping. We all hype. If you don't hype, now you lose. You see, that kind of thing. So I asked Joyce because she's here. She forgot the first day. I think, where is Joyce? Joyce, do you want to try to go out and come back again? Joyce should go out. I'll remove her so she will come back again. So the
That's
first time,
love.
all of them are J. All of you are J. Lolo. Maybe I will be adding Lolo in front of her name. Yeah. So I need the admin team to call her. Last time she said she makes roughly, I think, anyway, let me leave what she makes. Toks, she is happy for us to either see her sales book, which may not be sufficient enough for us just to look at sales book. She is also happy for us to see entries to confirm that she's making what she said she's making. In order for this is serious. In order for us to invest, we must ensure we've been posting it here. Where is it? Hashtag. Where is it? Yeah, we have our hashtag. Let me post it. We want to ensure that readiness, authenticity, and repayment plan. We want a repayment plan that is authentic. We want the business to make what you say is making. Are you ready for us to see your balance sheet or your book, or if it's online, or any form of payment that you can say, this is my proof of payment on a monthly basis and it's consistent? Are you ready for that?
I'm very ready because I have different accounts for the payments anyways.
You are very ready.
Yes.
Fantastic. All right. I think the network is dealing with the two of them. Let me, 1 minute. Let me call them again. 1 minute. I'm calling them again. So you're ready. So now is our time to check and verify. Sorry, Toks. It's not active on. Okay. Oh, what am I doing? Sorry. Yeah, who is this? Hello, who is on the line? Who is on the line, please? Their network is bad. Okay, I think we may stop now. So let me call Joyce directly. Since you said you're ready, I'll have to call them directly. 1 minute. Because we have had the talk. Talk is cheaper than action. We agree about that. Talks, don't swallow me. Don't swallow me. Fantastic. Hello, who is on the line?
It's me, ma.
Who is me?
Joyce.
Joyce. Fantastic.
Yes.
So, Joyce, we are trying to find out. I'll mute you, Toks. We want, now is action time. We want your confirmation. Are you happy to show us evidence? Evidence that you are actually making what you say you are making. Are you ready to show us the evidence? So we will decide who we will be investing in.
Yes, ma'am. I'm fully ready.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Yes,
so another question I will ask you is, if we decide to invest in you, how long will it take you to repay us back? Toks said 2 years. Joyce said 10 months. And you, how long will it take you to repay us back?
Ma, it's 9 months, ma.
This girl, a business girl. She had 2 years, she had 10 months, she removed 1 month. Okay, so it's 9 months. Do you have a repayment plan? Do you have a repayment plan?
Yes, ma.
Tell us your repayment plan.
Like in a month, I'll be paying 40,000 naira in a month.
40,000 naira. Meanwhile,
yes,
you're not making up to that now, isn't it?
Yes, ma. If I've gotten that money, I'm buying carton. As I said, I'll be paying 40,000 naira in a month.
And you are satisfied that after removing your expenses and your everything, you'll be able to pay 40,000 a month?
Yes, ma.
Okay, so
I'm not the one taking care of the home. My husband does that. So
what does that mean?
As in, I'm not taking my business money to take care of the home for now. He said I should focus on them.
Okay, I thought you said it's your husband that will repay IOM. That's why I said. So
no, ma, he said I should focus on the business for now.
Okay, so Lolo Joyce, sorry, You said you will
Yes,
pay 40,000 naira a month.
yes, ma.
Yeah. So if you pay 40,000 a month, you said your repayment plan is for 9 months. 40 times
Yes.
40 times 9 months is you will only be able to pay us 360,000 instead of the 750,000 you're asking. Did you check it well?
Okay, ma. I was thinking that we are returning 50% of the money.
Okay, not the full money, not be small thing. No.
I was thinking that is what we are returning. But if it is the full money, I will make it up. I will make it up to 1 year. Or if it is the 50% we are returning back, I'm going to pay it 9 months.
Even when I check it for 9 months, you say 50%. 50% is not up to the money you took. It's showing me is 720 for 50%. But we will still go back.
Okay.
Yeah. I wanted to show that your repayment, you've not really had a repayment plan because you're saying if to say like and all those stuff. So let me talk. You can remain on the phone while I talk to the others. I think we need to close. Yeah. So we've spoken to you all. We will again today together. You can mute, Joyce, so you won't interfere. Mute if you want to talk. You're mute. We let me see. Agnes said, Nurse Angel, you are a good examiner. I don't know that. I think they are really good. Lolo, Joy, Toks, and Joyce, you guys are really prepared. But when I'm prepared, preparation does not mean authenticity. I repeat, Lolo, Joy, Toks, and Joyce, you guys are really prepared. And I would say preparation, I'm not saying you're not authentic. I believe with my whole heart that you are authentic. But the facts remain that my belief is my belief. It does not have anything to do with facts. I want to repeat again. I believe that you guys are authentic, but my belief is just my belief. It has nothing to do with facts. And for us to do business, we need facts to back up our belief. And I am happy that 3 of you are open for investigation, for confirmation that this item, that what you guys are saying, I want to post it again, that you are all ready, you are authentic, and you have a repayment plan. That is what we want to check. We want to check that you are authentic. So we know that it's difficult to prove business if you don't have a business account. If you don't have a business account, you can say, please pay money into my account to show this and that for different things. So it will be difficult if you don't have a business account. So we are looking at readiness. When I say readiness, I mean, even if you don't have a business account, you have a kind of your stock book where you do all your business, what you do and what. It's not that if we see a new one, we will know. Let's see, dating back, when did you start keeping stock? We want to check that. We will also be looking for the length of time you've done your business. We'll be looking for the length of time. For instance, I'm worried. And any business investor will be worried. If, for instance, I've done a business for 10 years and my business is still on the same surface, excuse me, what am I waiting for? Because, for instance, I'll start with you, Lolo Joy. That is in no way decision. It's not a decision. The decision will come with facts. We work with facts. Family members want to see facts because they want their turn. We want it to be turn by turn, and it will be turn by turn. Even if we make a decision now, others will still come back if they are ready. We need readiness, we need authenticity, and we need you to be able to repay. So it will go and turn by turn. So let me give you an instance. Are you still here, Joyce? Yes, she's here. So I give you an instance, Lolo Joy. You have done your business for about 2 years, roughly a year, April, May, June, July, August, a year, 8 months, a year, 8 months. And you have been buying with the same amount of money you started the business. That is what I heard. I'm consigned. I'm consigned. I hear you. I hear you, Lolo Joy. I hear you. I hear you that you use the money to maintain the home for 5 children. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you that you use it more for the upkeep. I hear you. But I'm worried. If you are using the money for upkeep and maintenance and you're not doing anything to increase it, I'm worried. In case clothing business is not an everyday need business. I repeat, clothing business is not an everyday business that I want to buy clothes on a daily basis. It's not true. It's not true. You keep talking about your shop, and I'm worried. Because your office, and I'm worried. If you're in my office, I'll be dodging you. Because if I buy today, and I have to wait to use my salary at the end of the month to pay you, I will not want to continue to be paying you monthly. I will do it maybe one-off. I'm trying to be honest with you. It's a one-off thing and maybe once in a while kind of thing. So I'm wondering, it's not an everyday need business for everybody, but people are different. And the area you keep talking about you going to sell is mostly in your office. And I'm wondering, Okoto, but I hear you. You say you make 200,000 a month. And I'm wondering, let's agree you have pressing needs. I may rather say, let me cut a lot. Let me owe school fees a week. Let me owe this a month. Let me not do this. Let me take all this 200 and put back so that I will make 400, which I will now have to even pay interest if they want it. But I'm not getting that vibe. And I'm worried. We know we can talk our way through things. Come on, you're a good talker and a sweet one at that. Very sweet talker. Very sweet one. In fact, you can even sell water for gold. I agree. That is how it's hitting me. Bam, bam, bam. You are giving me blows upon blows. And let me repeat again, because I'm looking at the time. You started with 15,000 and you came today proudly telling us you again went to the shop and bought something with 15,000 for 2 years. For 2 years. You say you make it, you use it, yes. But what about, like, as a business person, business is business. Nah, man, this business is lucrative. I make double. Let me take risk. I will not do this. I will not do that. I will not do this. Let's put it more on this. Then I pay later. Worst comes to worst, anything should happen. I didn't hear that energy. I heard sweet talk, but I didn't see the energy behind the sweet talk. And I'm worried. I'm worried. No matter how sweet you're able to speak, I'm still worried. However, the good thing there is you said you're going to open up. And not just opening up, yeah. We'll also want to take a look to see how it's going to be done. Thank you. For Joyce, I'll talk for Joyce. You can hear me, Joyce. So Joyce, your energy is making me to smile. I like the energy in you. The energy is even saying, this girl is energetic. Give it to her. Give it to her. But when it comes to the calculation, I'm calculating. And I'm worried. I'm worried. How will you be able to repay? How will you be able to repay? You've told us how much you make, which I'm happy hearing how you're like, honestly, this is not making money. Honestly, this is making money. So it's a business, in your own case, is a business that you sell on a daily basis. If last, someone will drink water. Instead, they buy pure water. You sell your charcoal, POS, people still need money. Provision is little. But what about the repayment? You came back to tell us a story that the guy dashed you 30,000 and you're not saying we'll dash you half of the money. I don't know if you're ready. Again, I want to repeat again, irrespective of the fact that we hear and see energy in you, you're selling daily, you don't have competition. I'm wondering, what about when you get competition? What about, have you made any plans for that? We'll find out later. We don't have much time. But are you ready? Are you ready? Or are you here, so we'll give you the money and you will not say, oh yeah, dash me half. Are you ready? That is what we want to find out. Because if you're ready, then you will be ready with a repayment plan as well. Because we are doing 1 + 1, 2. Oh, you know, reach, oh yeah, increase them. You know, reach, increase them. We need you to be ready. Know what you're coming into. Be ready. So if we're dishing out the money, you're telling us and signing how you'll be paying it, and you'll be true to your words. So for you, I will say, are you ready? Toks, your signature pap is hungering me. I want to drink it. I remember when I'm sick, anytime I'm sick as a child, they do buy me pap and plantain. They fry plantain and give me pap. That's my favorite food. Anytime my younger sister, if she's coming to my house, she goes to African shop and look for pap and buy and come. I have one in the freezer. I like pap. But when I ask you about exports or going to different towns, I hear you talk about the export plan, but I didn't hear you talk about the money, the transport fee, how much is costing you, plus how much you. So all these things together is what we determine whether you're actually making profits. Because you're like, that's when I ask you about abroad, you say, yeah, your item have reached abroad. Have you checked the cost? Or will you be waiting? Will you be waiting until someone wants to? Is there any real plan and strategy in order to do the export business? The one you talked about, the local market, exporting to different states, is it regular or is it a one-off? Do you have an export plan? Like, I plan to continue to export your item outside Lagos. Is it regular or is it when someone that know you? How do you do it? The amount of money you say you make, is it regular? Is it regular? Or is it give and take? Is it give and take? Or is it regular? We want to know, because we want to give out this money. Like, the money is crying to go out to one person, and I want to give it out. In fact, in my mind, I'm like, hope it will be enough. In my mind, I'm like, hope it. That's why I'm wondering. I come back to you again, Lolo Joy. 200 every month. And you're asking for only 500 when you're making 200. If I'm you, if I can make 200 for a month, I will do double of what because you say you relax during your break time. No, man, I'll tell them I'm sick. I'll tell them I'm sick for 1 week. Because honestly, I'm listening to you and I'm wondering, if you're making 200 a month, you don't need us. You don't need us at all. You're making 200 a month and you're always buying 15,000 every time. And you're always going to your break time and you want to focus on the business. You've not, what effort have you done? No, man. Hey, give me leave without pay 1 month. Give me leave without pay 1 month. Okay, you're on mute and talk. On mute.
No, Sanjay. I can't stop laughing. Yes, what I said is what I do. I'm not exaggerating. Just like I said, this money is not as if they come, that 200,000 naira in a month, as if they come in bulk. They come in trenches, just like I said. And truly, from there, I run my daily expenses. From my profits, I run
Lola
my
Joy.
daily expenses, my weekly expenses.
Lola Joy. I told you I
Yeah,
hear you. I heard all those things. All I'm
yes,
saying is business is risk. When you hear that this person is a miller, like what I do, most times I do risk. I take risk. And if from day one you started till today, you're still buying 15,000, I'm worried. I'm worried. Very worried.
yes, because yes, why I buy 15,000 or 20,000 is because of the number of customers that I have. Because my customers are like they are, let me say, my customers are like secluded in my
Fantastic.
office environment. That is why I'm opting for a shop where I will now have a larger patronage. It's because I deal with almost the same set of
I
people.
would be so worried for you to start
Yeah.
with a shop. Very, very worried. And I'll tell you why. Why? Because you've not even made attempts out of your office and a lot of other places. If you go and open store, before your, oh my God, my sister, by the time you start, you will just be paying for stuff for a while. For a while, ask people that start business. And there are many things I need to see you do, and I want you to do it because you're a good sales girl. You are a good sales girl. But when you continue on the same amount of money, I'm very worried about your enthusiasm and your risk-taking ability because business is for risk takers. It's not, if you're comfortable, you will remain comfortable being comfortable. You need to be uncomfortable. You have been doing the same thing for 2 years. I'm worried. Very worried. Very worried. You can tell me you use it. Someone was sick. I hear you. But I'm telling you, Lolo Joy, you are a good sales girl. And if you're telling me from day one till today is still the same amount, I'm worried. And I know it will be because our business is not an everyday business. And plus, the fact that sometimes it could be seasonal as well. It could be seasonal as well. But let's leave it. We will talk more. We will have to do things. We'll give you dates. We'll be meeting with you guys behind the scene. We'll be meeting with you behind the scene to look in depthly into your sales book or evidence. You've run it for 2 years or almost 2 years. And Joyce, Lola Joy, you come on mute. Yeah?
Yes, Los Angeles. Yes,
Sorry.
ma'am.
I call both of you Lola. Sorry, I'm meeting. It's Joyce I'm calling, but all of you are JJ. So I'm Joyce.
Yes, ma'am.
You come with excitement, but the calculation part is not adding up. I'm happy you said you're happy for us to come in. My question to you is, you said your business is for you alone. Your husband is the one running the house.
Yes, ma'am.
If we gave you this money again, what will you put the money into mainly? Or will you spread it across?
Ma, how I plan the money is that when I got the 700,000 naira,
Oh, is it 700? I thought it's 750.
It's 700 I asked for, ma.
Oh, I wanted to add 50. Continue.
No, ma.
Oh, you said no. Thank you. Continue.
So
So I wanted to buy a container with 200,000. Then I will invest 200,000 to POS. Then I will invest 200,000 to my provision shop. Then I will invest 100,000 and get enough charcoal, because during rainy season, charcoal used to be expensive. You will not get it at the rate you are getting it now. That was my plan.
Sorry, 200 for POS, 200 for provision, 100 for charcoal. Where will the remaining 250 go?
Ma?
Where will the remaining 250 go?
I asked for 700,000.
I keep saying 250. Where will the remaining 200 go?
Ma, 200 for container. That is container
okay.
like the shop.
Okay, fantastic.
Because when I buy the container, it's my own now.
Fantastic. All right. So I will be meeting with you, both or three of you. We'll have a meeting hopefully on Saturday or Sunday morning. We'll decide. So we will be able to give ourselves dates. I will meet with the admin team as well, see who and who they know in that area that will be able to, even if it's one day or 2 days, especially for Lolo Joy, it will be during your weekend thinking. So we'll see how, if you like, stage people. Anyway, we'll do more. Because we'll do more of your sales for like the past last year. We'll look at mostly last year to see what happened last year. One thing about Lord and Joyce, you said you started in February and you're so excited. I'm wondering, is it because you're just starting? Why are you excited? Will you soon lose your excitement afterwards? But let us see. Toks, yeah, go on.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I cannot lose my excitement because it has been my dream. The business I started has been my dream. I cannot lose my excitement at all, man.
Okay.
I want to have a supermarket. That has been my dream.
Okay, supermarket. Thank God. We'll be happy to get the supermarket. So Toks, I will say let us go. Interesting, very interesting. Joyce, try to come back to the backstage. Try to come back to the backstage. Thank you. So, yes. Yeah. So, Toks, I would have, she said it will be her dream. Let's hear from you. What is your closing statement? What do you want? How do you want to convince us? What do you want to say to family members? Remember, we all work together to make the decision. What do you want to say to us? We want to make sure that the person that is getting this is authentic, is ready, and their business is as viable as they say it is. We are not throwing our IOM money into something that is stagnant. What do you want to say to us? In fact, let me ask you, apart from you as well, who do you think we should give the money? Yes, apart from you, who do you think we should give the money? And tell us why. Yeah.
Me, of course.
Yes, you, of course. Now, apart from you, who should we, if you are the investor, be honest, who will you invest in and why?
For the OK business, is the business that I know very, very, in fact, it's even my family business. That was what my mother is, she was, what do they call it again? Civil servant, and also she dealt in OK. She goes to Cotonou. In fact, she built with, probably it's because of those days, she built with OK. She has, when I say solid car and all this, we made it in OK business. Even though now we no longer get those good quality, is not much in bills, but OK business is sellable. But if you really want to make it big in OK business, you will not really, you add, you can put clothing, you can put footwears, there's a lot of things, a lot in OK. Go for the picking. You don't even need to go for bail. You go, they will open the bill for you. You will be the one, you pick belts, female belts, male belts, you pick shoes, footwears, the normal sizable back to school for children, you pick bags, all together, not just dealing in just clothes. But okay, there's money there. And for Joyce, the provision, I have done provision before. That one is no, forget it, forget the provision. Let's deal with the charcoal and the POS. I'm thinking where I'm even looking at is the charcoal. That is only that charcoal that I'm seeing much gain there. So if I'm the investor, I think I'll invest in okay. That one I know. I know I sabi that one very, very well. I don't know. I know about the gain, sir. I don't know about charcoal more.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Yes,
And Lolo Joy, what do you have to say to us? Don't tell us who to invest in. We don't want to ask you that.
I've not said my own, Mama. My own, please.
Okay.
IOM Dream Den. Yes, my own. I've already strategized. I have people in each state in Nigeria. I've already have contacts that they will be my major distributors. And once this packaging sets in, firstly, I'm going to East. I already have someone in Imo, Abia, Enugu. I'll go there. So we'll still go to shops. My own is both smaller shops and mall, supermarkets. So I've already strategized for this Nigeria. I don't get people where I don't get distributors already. Thank you.
So the distributors that you have gotten, how many items do you distribute on a weekly basis?
No, I said when I start, I said I've already started making plans. When I start my package, I'm not packaging yet. I'm still making small. So I've not packaged yet. I'm selling online. No, I'm online. My business is online. And I've gone ahead to get my business registered so that more trust. Even before I register, people are trusting me, are booking online. But now I've taken a step further to get a certificate so that people can trust me from every part of the world. Yes.
All right. Lolo Joy, can you tell us why we should invest in you? You can unmute.
Thank you, Nurse Angel. Like I said, I'm still the best. My goal is to make beauty look beautiful. That's my slogan. And I've been doing that. Because like in my office area, there is no day that I don't see a girl lady or two ladies that wear my outfit. And so it gives me joy. I am very good at what I do, and it's lucrative, and I can bring back return on investment. That is why you should invest in me. I am the best.
Period. Thank you. I agree. Joyce Kunde.
Yes.
Lastly, why should we invest in you?
Why you should invest in me is because I'm always in my business place. I don't leave my business place for anything because I'm always eager for the business to grow. So I need the money to grow my business and to make my business expand, because my dream in the next 1 year to 2 years is to open a supermarket shop. That is my dream. So that is why I need that money to be invested in me. Let me use it to boost my business so that my business will grow more and I'll make more profits and I will pay back the money without no stress.
All right. We are going to make a decision on that after practically looking at you, because we want to ensure that we invest in the right person that will give us quick return on investments, which we can come back to someone else and reinvest. I read some people were saying, please invest in three of them. No, we can't. Please, I want to say, please, we can't. It's a one-man business in terms of is one person doing this. It's not the government. We don't have that kind of money. However, we don't even want to be bringing three, giving three. We want them to show, fight it out, and let us evidence you supply will be what we are going to utilize to decide. We may be wrong, but at least let us invest in somebody. We will start with one person. We cannot do the three across. We can't, because we want to let people have this sportsmanship kind of spirit, and also to know that it's not everyone will come in and expect to be given. And lastly, and the most importantly, we want you to know that honestly, if we could afford it, we will, but we can't. Let's not start what we will not finish. Let us not start what we will not finish. And we don't want, if someone asks us for 1 million, to cut it and give them little. The little may not be enough for them to invest properly and make money. We want to give them exactly what they have asked for. So when we are asking them to repay, that we will know that, and we hope that what you asked for is what you wanted, not just to ask for something, and that will be enough to enable you to make some gain to pay us back. As again, we hope that what you asked for is what you needed, so you'll be able to return back investment. I will say thank you, farm members. Let's see what they are saying. But remember, we will not be able to say we'll give the three of you. Whether or not we can afford it, we need to work on criteria. 3 persons or 2 persons or 4 persons we come, we'll choose one at a time. We will not give to the 3 persons. We'll choose one at a time. And again, we are going to ensure we try our best to make sure we are going to invest in any one of you are good to go. But we want to invest in the one we'll be happy to say, yes, they are meeting to their promise. And as Khadija just typed, in IOM, business is business. What a wonderful night. So let us go. Let's close. And we'll close by dancing to IOM song. We don't need to stand up. Let us sit down and dance to it.
Yes, sir. JP Icon. Sir. We are one family, despite the cultural diversity. We strive for the unity, you know, we stand for all humanity. So we are the IOM, the members are the CEOs, family with a golden heart, through the connection of God's love. IOM, a new Nigeria, saying no to nepotism. In here, all life matters, brothers and sisters, together we stand. IOM, a new Nigeria, we say no to nepotism. In here, all life matters, brothers and sisters, united we stand. We are the IOM, one love. We are the IOM.
Winners announcement.
Okay, you see, I've seen it. Thank you, Obianya. No need. These people go say, who consign Toks or Joyce. Please give them their winners announcement. All right, thank you guys. Sorry. All right, so let's go straight quickly into the winners announcement. I'm going to say, forget about the call. I have seen the. All right, so winners announcement. Before we go, remember, we have this Saturday, Nurse Angel Kiddies Corner hangout. We are going to hang out with the kiddies. So this Saturday will be a hangout with kids. As long as your child is 0 to 18 years, please bring them this Saturday to hang out with Nurse Angel. It's their turn. Yeah, so first of all, we are going to start with the Saturday winners announcement. Saturday winners announcement. This is my weight. Oh my God, my enemy is increasing, not me. My enemy is increasing. So my enemy is 83.25. And the winners, again, before I continue, I want to say to you all, when I get a weight, sometimes we have like 40 people got it closely. So we start eliminating. We will remove, like I got 83.25. If you guessed 83 and let's say 20 people guessed 83, we will not go for 83. We'll look at those that guessed 82 or 83.2 or 83.1. So when they say 83.1, that's 83.10. Zero doesn't count. 1 is enough. Those that guess 83.0 something will not be chosen. So 0 something is different from 1. 0 is less than 1. So most times, if you think, oh, why was I not chosen? I repeat, the only reason you were not chosen is because you guessed 83 or 83.0 something. So we go to the highest. So quick, I can see that time is going. The winners, that's my weight. The winners are Omone Abu. Omone Abu, she gets 83.10. Haduke Hadi, Ayo Erufolami, Comrade Erufolami. Wow. Then Pretty Bella and also Kemisola. These are the winners of the weight guessing. Now, Sunday winners announcements. You remember our sweet Michael. So for the polo guessing and the music, nobody got the music. The polo is Oloro Toba Christiana. And for the guests guessing, for 5K each, we asked number of guests. Madeline was the first to get the 3 number of guests. Then the profession, Ibrahim guest nurse and Rhoda guest teacher. For country of origin, Obeyemi Excel guest Sierra Leone. For the ages, Fatima is 48 years old, Gobem got it. Emanuela is 23, Letai got it. And Juliet is 50, Queen Gracious got it. For Facebook fastest finger, we have Rhoda G and Rhoda Mami is the first. Abike is second. Aziz Simbat is third. Modupe Comfort is fourth. Kemi Olawale is fifth. On this occasion, we have 6 because they are all 0.09. So Gogwem Gloria is also 0.09. So we just gave her as well. For YouTube fastest finger, we have Oluwa Femi Oyeta Bitan, and we have Nwa Bulu, we have AJ Channel, we have Eddie Gambo, and we have Ade Goke Praise. So for most active for the page, for the show, Habiba Ibrahim, Messi Omotoso, Jane Ike, Momo, and Fabumi Yinka. Then we had, I didn't add it. Where is it? We have 2. I'm going to post it later. We have 5,000 follower and also 3,000 comment. 5,000 and 3,000. I didn't add the 3,000. I'll post it on the page. So 2 of them got 5,000 and 3,000 respectively. So for Nurse Angel fastest finger meet and greet, we have Precious Gambo, Aminat, Momo, Fabumi, Modupe Comfort, God's Love Akban, Chijoke, Dorcas, Moturayo, and Idowu Hassan. For Nos Angel Special, we have Ito Lua, we have Wale David, and we have Gabriel. Now, we have IOM Most Active on the page for the week. It's a new introduction. A new introduction. We've been talking about it for a while now, so we are introducing it. The most active participant for the week will be getting 6,000 Naira as well. The three most active for the week on the page, Mary Tessie, Adenike Oni, and Agnes Isaac. So for Zita's 30K egg guess, Zita's 30 pounds egg guess, which the first will get 20 and the second 10, is Afuirue Ofe was the first to get 6, and also Modupe Comfort was the next to get 6. These are our most active participants. So I will say thank you guys. It's 2 o'clock already. We need to close. Thank you, Toks. Thank you, Lolo Joy. Let me see what the family members are saying. They are saying congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. Thank you, family. Thank you, Ezine. In our mind, I will unmute us all to say it together. Toks unmute. I will not unmute you, Lolo Joy. The sound is coming back to us. So Toks, let us say it together, then Lolo Joy will say it alone. In our mind,
it's always in my mind. My destiny
is definitely
in my hand.
Fantastic. So Lolo, you can unmute and say it, then we go.
Yes, in our mind is always in my mind, and my destiny is in my hands. Thank you. Thank you. In my hands.
Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.